a lot of coaches talk about creating attraction. What does this mean exactly, and how can you create attraction?
It's funny. We were just talking about this in our group. Yeah, to me, yeah, girls will often talk about like chemistry, vibe, attraction, like all this shit. I think it goes back to before what we we're talking about with value. It's very, very similar. Like value is just the proponents or properties that are going to build attraction within a girl. So we can look at studies for this about like what women say they're attractive. We can look at like descriptive analysis of what like women seem attractive. And I think we can all agree on those sort of points, which is just the value we we're talking about before. So the status, having resources, the behaviors, all of this is just going to lead to a girl wanting to fuck you essentially, which is in itself attraction. I don't know if that answers your question. But yeah, I'm curious what everyone else's thoughts are on it.
I'm just going to refer, Dr. David Buss and Sydney Meston, they write a book called Why Women Have Sex, and they go over 237 reasons why women have sex. And what will happen is, like we said with the previous comment, there'll be a guy who's really tall, who has a lot of luck with women, and it'll be like, well, they like tall guys. And then there'll be a guy who's really handsome, has a lot of luck with women, be like, well, they really like handsome guys. And then there's a lot of black pill guys that are like, well, you have to be tall and handsome, or you have to have money, and then that's how you do it. And the answer is, it's so complicated. That's why we're having these discussions. Or complicated. It's just like so nuanced. That's why we're having these discussions. I like to say these, but as soon as I say them, you guys will come up with 10 more. I like to say relevancy, competency, access to scarce resources, and high status. That's what I like to say as far as building attraction. I'm not talking about when you're in the bedroom alone with them. I'm just talking about in general. A woman sees a man and is attracted to him in a vacuum. She's never even spoken to him. It's relevancy, competency. So like girls liking the great soccer player or the CEO of the company, or a lot of times, the performer up on stage. Relevancy, like, is he doing things where he doesn't dress appropriately or doesn't brush his teeth or whatever? He seems like he comes from a different age or just a backwoods background. And then access to scarce resources. That doesn't mean money, but money is one of them. I know a guy, all he did was put the artist wristbands on the girls when they went up on stage at Access. All he did was have the artist wristbands. He was like a marketing intern. This guy fucked so many models, I couldn't believe it. Because he just had access for them getting on stage, just having access to scarce resources, having access to get into this club, to get into this party, to get into this restaurant, to network with these people, or having a Lamborghini, a yacht, or whatever, like those type of things. And then last, like I said, like just in general high status, which would include some like pre-selection. Those are things, but there's a million other things, like, again, confidence and breaking rapport and the ability to not qualify. And to me, it's like treat them all the same and make them talk about themselves. That's what I tell guys. Just make them talk about themselves and treat them all the same. That's another way to generate attraction. I've just seen so many women fuck dudes who have tattoo sleeves who barely say anything to them. And I've seen a bunch of women go up and say, this guy's not attractive, I would never have sex with him, and then fucking have sex with him. The thing is, what generates attraction, you should be trying to get good at all of them, and how she feels about you is none of your fucking business. Just keep doing better. What kind of shape should you be in next week? Better than the shape you were in this week. How much more money should you have next week? More money than you have this week. I just think as a man, you just focus on doing better, and then attraction will come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree. Attraction as well, like maximize your looks, like be the best shape, be in the best shape. Maximize everything. I mean, we all come with flaws, different flaws. One has a bigger nose, other has, I don't know, small ears, whatever. He's short, tall,
stop
whatever. Which was the point? No.
The big nose.
Nah, I don't have a big nose, man. But and anyway, like,
no, I do.
the shit out, and yeah, especially this comes like with your physical attraction, and as well your verbal game, like your like, confidence as well, how you talk, the way you behave, etc. So there are many layers to that. But I think this is as well a point, like I think pickup artists and dating coaches are not talking about like enough, is like having a proper grooming and wardrobe. I see so many dating coaches as well, like dressed like shit, and it's insane. Like, yeah.
One thing I want to say is Mike was saying about this, like he's seen guys with sleeves just not say much and fuck at the end of the night. If you're a guy who has your shit together, you work out a little bit, you look good, you dress well, dude, sticking in is almost always enough. Just sticking in with her. Being the last guy to leave the club with her can be a lot of the times enough to what you need to close.
Attrition game. We call it attrition game.
Yeah.
I'm willing to go to fuck. Dude, when I first moved here, girls would be like, it was a nightmare. We're leaving excess. And she's like, let's go to Dre's. And I'm like, fuck in my head, but outwardly I'm like, yeah, guys, let's go to Dre's.
Yeah.
And then we go to fucking Rhino. And next thing I know, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. And like, we pull it and end up having, it's like, you end up having sex with her and like the sun is up, bro. And you just hang in there forever. Yeah. We literally, we call it attrition game here in Vegas. Like if you're willing to stay till every other dude leaves. Yeah, for sure. That's a for sure thing here.
I just call it like be the last dick standing sometimes. It's true.
Yeah.
It's that simple. If you have your shit together, if you're like super platonic, super boring guy, it's a different game, right? But if you're a cool dude, you got your shit together, you know, there's ways to speed up attraction with flirting and, you know, cutting threads and not qualifying. But dude, my biggest advice to guys is just sticking with at the end of the night with her and see what happens. Like try to go home with her.
Man, Las Vegas must be like the worst city for that because no one ever, the times are just so different with the lifestyle.
Like some of the hottest girls I've ever been with, it was like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, bro. It was just so crazy because there's so much stimulus. Now I don't have that problem because I kind of know how to set it up. I usually have the girl meet me at my place first. So the stimulus is me instead of the stimulus being Dre's after hours. That's one of the things I had to do was like kind of like we talk about bigger, better deal. I always try to make sure that I'm the bigger, better deal. Because her friends are coming over and we're going to smoke hookah and we're going to play Never Have I Ever and Have You Seen My Cat and look at my balcony, like whatever. I'm always the BBD. So that's the, that's what I've done to kind of counteract that thing. But like, dude, once you get into that first after party, bro, you are out all night long. You just get to go to Dre's and watch all these coke dealers compete to fuck your bitch, bro. That's all you're going to get to watch the whole night. It is crazy. It is crazy.
Oh,
Vegas is amazing. Vegas is incredible for going out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. Already.
I told this girl afterwards, I'm like, it's 11 a.m. You know, we could have just had sex at like 2 a.m. And she's like, yeah, I know. I was like, you know what? It's 11 a.m. Like, I was so mad at her, bro. I was like, why are we up all night? We could have just fucked like 7 hours ago. It was so crazy. Like when I first moved, this is like 10 years ago. I would do this all the time. It was just like what Brandon was saying. I was like, I'm staying up. I put so much effort in this. There's no way I'm leaving this fucking set in a million years.
Yep.
Some people are addicted to gambling. Michael's addicted to staying in the set, man.
Bro, we talk about standing in the pocket, like in football. You just hang in the pocket until the receiver gets open and you throw the football. Like that's that kind of same situation. No, I was just going to say, going back to what we were saying before, and even, you know, what Jesse was saying before. So in statistics, I'm a stock option seller. So I cover a lot of statistics. There's this thing called bell curve. There's this thing called the central limit theorem. As n approaches infinity, if you take a bunch of returns, you're going to get a bell curve no matter what it is. And so what he was saying before is like having at least, let's say, a passable rating in like 15 different attributes, right? Maybe you can't fix the height one, but the rest of them, like you can fix them as far as the way you dress, the way you smell, the way you talk, are your teeth fixed, like kind of things like this. Just at least be passable. Don't be like the super good looking guy with just jacked up, nasty teeth and your bad breath. Like be passable in all these different ones. If you do that, then I think that's what you're doing is you're eliminating reasons for her to disqualify you. And you just have a chance with more women. The other thing is I want to say female friends leading to access, which leads to ratio. So when I go to the Playboy Mansion, it's like 7 girls for every guy. So female friends, my female friend was Crystal Hefner, who got me access to the Playboy Mansion on Charing Cross and fucking, you know, Bel Air, which then led to ratio. So I'm in a place where there's way more girls than guys. And so that's the other thing that I tell guys. These are things that you can do even before without having good game. If you do these things and have good game, you're just going to destroy. But like if you could consistently be in places where there's like 7 girls to every guy or even 2 girls for every guy, then that's generally what I would advise people. So it would go female friends, which leads to access, which then leads to the ratio that you're looking for.